What's going on? This is Multistyles back with another YouTube video. How have y'all been? Me? I've been feeling like telling y'all about some of my favorite movies leading up to what I consider to be my favorite movie. For nostalgia reasons, because now my favorite movie in today's type of movies are different than back then, but the one I'ma tell you will always be my favorite. Now, let's say number 5, and this is in no particular order right now, but that would be The Matrix. Yes, Matrix 1 with Neo and Morpheus and Blue Pill and the Red Pill. And I loved all 3 of them, but see, the problem with me is you can never match that moment when you found out what The Matrix was on the first movie. After that, it's kind of hard to top something like that. But I still love the other 2 movies after that, but The Matrix was a hell of a movie in 1999. And number 4 would be Malcolm X by Spike Lee and Denzel Washington. And I don't understand to this day why that man didn't win an Oscar for that movie. That movie was phenomenal. I love that movie. That movie actually got me deeper into learning about some of my past and some of my history. And yeah, that was a very deep and special movie to me. He should have won an Oscar for it. I'm sorry, he should have. And number 3 is 300. Did I do that on purpose or was that a coincidence? I can't tell you. But 300, man, that movie was beast. Just warriorism. I know that ain't a word, I don't care. Warriorism at its finest. And that line where he was like, "Give them nothing, but take from them everything." That had me wanting to jump into the screen and fight for him myself. He had me hyped, dog. And that little traitor at the end of the movie, I still can't stand his little demented looking ass. And number 2, Lord of the Rings. All 3 of them, man, them movies was just disgusting, man. They were some great movies. This is before she was my wife, I once made her watch all 3 of them back to back to back. 9 hours of Lord of the Rings, and she actually enjoyed it, which is saying something because she ain't wanting to be sitting down watching movies. So that tells you how good the movie had to be, or movies had to be, for her to sit down and watch those things. And I'm sorry, but The Hobbit's not doing it for me. I'm sorry. I watched one of them. I'm still gonna watch them all, but it don't compare to the original 3. You feel me? And this next one is an honorable mention, which is really not an honorable mention because it's actually my favorite movie in today's time. But that will be Avatar. Man, with the first time I seen that movie, I could not believe we came so far in technology to make something like that. The whole movie, I was just like, my mouth was open like, what? Really? How the hell did they do this? This is incredible. They're 10 feet tall and it looks real. And especially the night scenes. The night scenes were gorgeous, man. They were some beautiful scenes. And you know a movie is good when it's 3 hours long and it doesn't even feel like it. Yeah, I was mad when the movie went off. I'm like, damn, it's over? Man, come on, give me another 2 hours or something, please. And there was some attractive aliens. I mean, that one alien chick, she looked really good. That's all I'm gonna say, you know? That's all I'm gonna say. Now, for the number 1 movie, the movie that if it comes on, I will watch it all the way through every single time, is, drumroll, oh, that sounds horrible. Back to the Future 1 and 2. Back to the Future 1 and 2. Both of those movies are my favorite movies of all time. I know that's some weird choices, but I love those movies. I had the trilogy set. Notice the one I didn't say. I don't know why in the hell they made that movie. Let me talk about that part. So you make Back to the Future 1, which is, back in the 50s and stuff like that. And then you go Back to the Future 2. And I'm going to tell y'all, as being an old head, when that movie came out, that was amazing with the flying cars and the hovercrafts. That was like unbelievable. They put a lot of work and money into that movie. And then your third movie, you go back to Horse and Carriage. What in the hell were you thinking? Like, really? You could have even went further in the future, or you should have just kept it at 2. Why in the hell would you go to Horse and Carriages? That didn't make no sense. It was such a, you blew our high. So, 1 and 2. Marty McFly and Doc Brown. Emmett Doc Brown, man. I loved it, man. It was so great. And please do not try to remake that movie. I used to want them to remake the movie, but no, do not. Just leave it where it's at. Because if it's not Michael J. Fox, I don't want to see it. He made that movie. He was a beast actor back then. And yeah, leave it where it is. I always love time travel movies. And actually, my dream and my fantasy is for them to make an epic time travel movie that's actually really good and serious. That's what I want. And wow, this video is much longer than my usual videos, but I could have made this video like 20 minutes with the amount of movies that I like. I left out a lot of good ones, and I'll probably regret it later after the video's over, but this is the end of the video. You know what I'ma ask. What's your favorite movie? Leave it in the comments section. Peace out and much love. Follow me on Twitter.